Yo, what's good? It's none iller. You are now tuned in to another episode of Moment of Knowledge on the Mogul Mined Podcast. Yo, I know this is different, but welcome to Tuesday. Today I want to talk about the bigger picture. But first, I want to do a moment of silence. Okay. As we all know, yesterday was Memorial Day. A lot of people don't know the reasoning behind it. I don't want to say they don't know the reasoning behind it, but it's not shown in the same light as being a holiday. I just happen to have a lot of family and close friends and even some acquaintances that are military, former military, or whatever the case. So I'm always very respectful. So we're going to drop this one on Tuesday. Today. And I want to talk about the sacrifice and the bigger picture. I feel like that's the kind of the proper thing. One thing that kind of sparked this thought was considering the sacrifice the troops make when they selflessly decide to step into wars that they didn't personally choose or pick and defend a country who may or may not look at them as just a number, or just another member of their service, rather. The amount of sacrifice, the amount of mental training, the amount of preparation, the amount of discipline that goes into that is unbelievable. What drives them is that bigger picture. It is that why. But that moral, those personalities that come with that, there's not much you can do to truly express what that means. It's so admirable that at times I try to look and see what that means to us as humans, where that applies to in our lives. You see the same qualities in parents, teachers. You see it in a lot of adults who decide to do what they can to make sure their children reap the benefits, or the people they're watching over reap the benefits of it. So it's not an isolated trait. But what I do find interesting is the relentlessness that comes in that position. And it made me think about the animalistic nature that exists. So in the wild, you see the same thing with animals, right? How do you piss off a mama lion? How do you piss off a mama tiger, a mama elephant, a mama any animal, right? You mess with their babies. What is your baby? What is your thing that no matter what, that's the button push that you need to, that you do it, that you push for? When you're on this drive to becoming someone amazing, when you're on this drive to just being protective in that nature, you wear a different level of armor. Because what you understand is it's not about you. It's about the people you protect. It's about the things you protect, the things you stand for, the honor you have. The moment you lose that, that's when things tend to get a little iffy, a little different. And there's not anything to say but, hey, your vision is different on the situation. Your understanding is different. What we fail to realize is your brain cannot determine the difference when you tap into that. It can't. That adrenaline, that need to be so amazing in that is based off pure instinct. You cannot create that pure instinct and will to finish. You can't create that. No matter which way you look at it, it's not possible. So I'm hoping you take this time to really sit back and think. To really sit and try to figure out how this applies to you. Because there are so many elements built in your DNA that makes you unstoppable. But some of you don't know what it is yet. That ties into when I say the bigger picture and the sacrifice. When I was in the process of really trying to determine how I was going to attack this music industry, all I knew was my love for it. All I knew was that I did not want to be without it. Ever. When I started off being an artist, I was recording and doing all that, we know, the standard. But there was more. There was more in that urge. There was more in that feeling. From battles to the microphone, to songwriting, to helping artists, to helping producers, to being back and forth at the label interning, to doing what I could to try to jump into that seat, to jumping into a marketing agency around hip hop. Around a hip hop campaign. This is something that I live and breathe. Music literally helped save my life in a sense of it gave me a purpose. It gave me a purpose to communicate. It gave me a purpose to use that to tie together so many things. From the therapy to my own mindset to resetting when I'm off. But also to taking others who aren't familiar with certain things. But ask yourself what the bigger picture really is. Because if you do not see it, that's where your weakness is. The moment you tap into it, everything gloves off. You are ready. So challenge yourself to find out what it is. Because the beauty is that it's in you. That beast is in you. If you're a single parent, even if you're not a single parent, if you're a parent, if you're an older sibling, if you're a long-time supervisor at a job you love with your name on the line, that feeling you get when the people you protect are in danger. That's that feeling you get when you attack what you love to make a difference. Once again, I want to take a time to show love to the ones we lost in war, and show appreciation to the ones who still risk it all or have risked it all for us. Their bigger picture is selflessness. Find out what yours is. Thank you for tuning in. As you know, we're going to have one back to regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. Hey, we hitting summer, y'all. We hitting June next. You make today count. I'm out.